Hey boys and girls, this is your boy Chris coming at you from the channel I Am Toys, and make sure you hit the 4K option on your YouTube settings. Then you can go back to hearing me blab because you want to get this in the full resolution. So anyway, this is a full one's customs piece. Yes. And it's based on Lipstick Demon from Insidious, one of the probably few, I mean, you can count them on one hand, PG-13 horror movies that actually kind of scare you. James Wan is a really talented director. This dude knows the pulse and how to keep the audience engaged, and just knows how to manipulate, timing and images and how to interject them to scare the crap out of an audience. And I knew after watching his first movie, Saw, that this was a director that you had to keep an eye on, man. And Insidious was one of his first films, and he really did a great job. And as you can see, this character is known in the film as, the Lipstick Demon, or the man with fire on his face, or something like that, or the red-faced demon, or whatever. And obviously, James Wan and company who did this film, they took, inspiration from biblical aspects of demons. The tail, the hooves, the talons on the hand, the serpent tongue. The red paint on the face. You can see where some of the inspirations are, with this piece. But anyway, I'm gonna quit blabbing. We're just gonna jump into the review of the figure, talk about the movie and the character a little bit again, and we'll go from there. I'll see you on the other side. So as we go aerial, like we love to do, and kind of going back to the conversation that I was telling you guys earlier about how, some people, when I posted this, were like, it looks like a crazy Darth Maul man is having a bad hair day. But believe it or not, based on what George Lucas said about this guy, or about Darth Maul rather, was that he was inspired by mythological, evil and demons, the devil per se. So, red horns, things like that. And as you can see from this guy, the hooves and everything, the demonic aspects, the red paint, the devil tail, this sorry Star Wars fans, but this guy the mythology behind this character pre-existed Darth Maul. So sorry, I have to take that. You guys don't get credit for that crack, unfortunately. But this guy is just amazing from all angles, man. I'm going to show you guys the accessories next. I'll see you on the other side. So this is the alternate head that you get. Very well done and accurate representation to the film that it's supposed to, embody. You get a little makeshift bust, and then this right here, man, is probably one of the best accessories you could get. The drawing from Linda Shay's character, when she's in the bedroom and staring up at the, at the ceiling and connected to the evil and drawing what she sees, even though you can't see it. It's perfect example of what you can't see scares you the most. Just terrifically shot scene, man. And both legs here, there are hooves at the bottom. It's all haired by ones. Get the little devil tail. It's connected to the back as well. A little shot of the COA. It says prototype on it. It's signed by one, 2022. Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas, folks. We're at the end of a new year. Or at the end of a year, about to go into a new year. And then the base itself is, I think, something, third party that one's repainted, but still great. And then as you go up on the body, man, the waist is all haired by him, and he used, something like a Fison body per se, but not an actual seamless body. And there's some kind of substance that he layered on over it. I don't know what. Again, this is the talent of the artist. They're not gonna give you all their tricks of the trade, but whatever he did here, I really like what he did. It just carries through, for what you're trying to get from the movie, that embodiment of the character. And some people may say, why not just use a Fison body? But people have to realize that Fison bodies, you can only do so much with them, as far as like paint and applying stuff that you need to. And I don't think a Fison body would have done this figure justice, man. I mean, even though you got some seams around the waist and then, around the shoulders, they still blend well, man. I'm not worried about it at all. Just, again, look at it. It's an amazing piece, man. That on the hair on the head too, that is actual hair. That's not sculpted. Everything. This is a full one's customs piece, and this thing is just killer, man, from all sides, man. And a must-have for me. This is definitely probably a more niche piece because some people were like, why would you, want something from Insidious? But like I said, Insidious is probably one of maybe 5 or 6 PG-13 films that's actually really good. And I'm a big fan of James Wan, dude. I love the Conjuring series, franchise or the franchise per se. It's just just a terrific. He's a terrific director, man. You know, some people don't like his style of filming. I can understand that, but I do. I really like it. I think he commands the pulse of the audience, and he knows what he's doing. And speaks to his work. And you could definitely tell in Conjuring 3, man, you know, that it was not directed by him. It was an okay movie, but I don't know. It's a shame, man. Like if I were Warner Brothers, I would have paid that man whatever money you had to come back and direct the third one, because the first and second were absolutely amazing, and you could definitely tell, you know, that his hands were not on the steering wheel, you know, when they were making the second film, or the third film rather. But you know, it is what it is. He's got other projects he's doing, but this dude, he needs to stay in horror, man. But anyway, let's get to the magnetized tongue. So here we go. I'm going to take this out, and I'm shaking because I'm trying to hold the gimbal and also try to take it out, which is heavy. And then we're going to try to put it back in his mouth. He's looking at me like, eh. So here we go. Here we go. It's crooked. He's like, you motherfucker. There we go again. Here. And there we go. Good enough, right? Good enough. All right. Let's close out the video, guys. Oh, final thoughts, man. Just an amazing figure, just overall. You know, again, just look at the presence of this man. Once Customs, you know, when he decides to do a piece, and this is a unique figure and a unique movie to do it from. I would have never thought in a million years that someone would do a custom of this. You've got plenty of cosplay out there, you know, in 1-to-1 scale, you know, people dressing up as the character. But I would have never thought that Ones was going to pull this out of his bag of tricks, man. And it is fantastic. You know, so again, if you guys are interested, you know, hit up Ones Customs, you know, because he'll commission one of these for you. Again, these things aren't cheap, so expect to pay a penny for them. But again, you know, hopefully you guys like the content, man. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, please. You know, please hit the like button, guys. So I'll see you guys at the next video, whatever that is. Deuces.